Yes, everybody, back again with another video. Today is the Thursday, 30th of April. I'm gonna go over this trade real quickly, and just break down why I entered this trade. And yeah, get that now. Cool. So we're back on the hourly time frame. I mean, obviously before New York session open, we had this big push up and we took out this liquidity from Asia session already. London happened. London had a big push up after Asia pushed down, and New York session opened, and we had a straight push down on the hourly time frame. We had obviously London session highs, London session lows, which was here, and then Asia session lows to target. So it's either going to look for London highs, and Asia highs, or London lows and Asia lows. We did manage to get in on the trade that took out London and Asia session lows. So New York session opened, massive push down. Okay. Off of that, we obviously created this fair value gap here. We never came back up to retest it at all. So my bias was obviously bearish. I'm thinking, okay, we're going to want to come down and take out these lows and then potentially retrace and make our way back up after. So all we was looking for now really was an entry. We got a break of structure here to the upside, and then a break of structure back down to the downside down here. Okay. Candle up, candle down, this break of structure around here. Okay, which is great. What we was looking for on this section was a closure underneath this candle here. Okay, so we broke structure, created a bullish fair value gap. I wanted to inverse that fair value gap, and then we was looking to get in, which is exactly what we did. This was something completely different entirely. There we go. So we inversed it and then we got in. Obviously stops above here, and we're targeting Asia session lows. This was London session lows. The reason also I got in on this trade is because we created equal lows here. We never actually took London lows, and we created these equal lows. So I was looking for something in this area here just to take out London lows. But for obviously the risk to reward wouldn't have been good enough at all. We would have been looking at a 0.45 RR. So we just targeted Asia session lows and let it run. Price obviously quickly tapped into this section, came pretty close to Asia session lows. We pushed back up. The reason this box is here is because you had a fair value gap. I did not want us to inverse this gap. We didn't. We continued to push down. We inversed this bullish fair value gap again. So I was pretty confident that price was going to continue and take out Asia session lows. Price did go down. We took out Asia session lows, and then we started the bull run. So we took out Asia and London session, and then we started the bull run. Yeah, that's just fairly straightforward. I mean, there's not much else to go over there. We just targeted draws and liquidity, and we used our inverse fair value gap entry. So it's just, I mean, yeah, so straightforward. For longs, which I did want to get in on my second funded account, because I thought we've swept these lows now. I'll probably look to come and take out London session highs and Asia session highs, which you basically have. I personally didn't see anything. The 5-minute time frame obviously broke structure. Anything that you could have been looking for on the 5-minute, somewhere around here. This is the only thing that stood out to me, was we obviously created a bearish fair value gap on the pushback down, and then we retest and we closed above this fair value gap. So along from here, stops underneath this level, and then TP either at that TP1, TP2 for example, which would have hit, but we didn't get in on that time because I like to look for entries on the 1-minute time frame anyway. And we potentially could have had an entry here. I mean, we had the pullback. We would have been looking for something like this fair value gap to get filled, so something like here, which would have been a similar entry anyway. Then targeting, yeah, London session, Asia session highs, but we didn't get in for that. This is a trade we got in for, which is great. I mean, straight off market open, happy with it, and we will go again tomorrow. So yeah, I'll try post another video of the full strategy. These are just simple market breakdowns of the trade I took and why I took the trade. Yeah, leave a like, leave a comment, make sure you join the Telegram as well because it's free, and I post everything in there before I make the YouTube videos. And I'll catch you lot in the next one. Peace.